If you want to sell your catamaran fast, there are a few things you must get right: pricing, photos, condition, location, and transparency. I've been a licensed yacht broker since 1989, and I'm going to give you the exact playbook that I use to get catamarans sold quickly. My name is Gary Fretz. I own a yacht brokerage that specializes almost exclusively in catamarans. I've sold over 1,500 of them, and I've helped owners avoid the traps that slow down the selling process. If you want a fast, smooth sale, these tips I'm going to give you will save you time and money. Tip number one: price it based on sold yachts data, not on asking prices. Most sellers look at Yacht World asking prices and think, "Ooh, that's the market." Well, no, it's not. The boats that sell fast are priced based on sold comps, that is real selling price data, not wishful thinking. When you price it within 3 to 5% of the recent sales, your boat usually moves quickly. So, and here's another tip. So I can send you the complete selling price histories if you text me the year, the make, and the model of the yacht that you're concerned with. This is a smart way to know what the market's really doing. And I wouldn't use data that's 2, 3 years old, because that's not the market that we're in now. All right, tip number two: fix first impressions fast. So many buyers make a decision in the first 30 seconds of seeing a boat. They look for clean helm station, clean windows, clean galley, clean deck, clean toilets, and clean bilges. And when they see a clean boat, it creates instant confidence. There are some types of buyers, the engineer type is what I call them, that they look mostly at the engines and the engine spaces. And this, to some buyers, are the most important thing. So just focus on these important areas. Like, you don't need a big $3,000 detail job. Just focus on those areas. That's the important ones. Tip number three: use professional photos if possible. Not just camera, your iPhone photos or something. Using good photos and staging them properly is the fastest way to shorten the time on the market. Good photos get you more showings and more offers. Bad photos make some buyers scroll right past your listing. So you want to do it right if you can. Okay, tip number four: eliminate objections before they arise. So buyers mostly worry about hurricanes and other storm damage, delamination, osmotic blisters, battery age, engine hours, and service history. If you can address all of this up front, maybe like with a past survey, even an insurance survey, which is kind of a simple evaluation, it's much cheaper than a pre-purchase survey, receipts for repairs, or a service log is what they really would love to see, you can remove the biggest barriers to a fast sale. All right, tip number five: don't overstage the boat. So some sellers turn their catamaran into a floating Airbnb with mountains of pillows and cute beach decor. Doing this could actually hurt the sale. That's because buyers want to imagine all of their stuff on the boat, not yours. And so the best way to do that is kill the clutter. Okay, clean and simple sells the fastest. By the way, I'm across from Lauderdale Marine Center. It's 70 acres of boatyard here in Fort Lauderdale, and that big travel lift there, I think they call that one Big Bertha. That can lift some 120 footers, and so I show you that just so you know that here in Fort Lauderdale, we can do just about any kind of refit or repair known to man, and if it can't get done here, it's probably not possible. So that's why a lot of yachts come here to be sold. And when you locate here around a lot of similar boats, many times your boat gets sold to somebody who didn't really plan on buying your boat. They came here to look at something else, but maybe they didn't know what yours was, and so we get a chance to take them and say, "Hey, come on, let's go over here. It's right. It's around the corner. Let's just go look at this boat, check it out, and then we get a chance to sell them." So location, location, location is also very important. And some catamarans that are in high demand, such as late model, owner version, name brand, low hours, they get shown 60 to 70 times a month. Okay, that's no exaggeration, because we have a lot of buyers coming here. It's easy for them to get here from the northern U.S., even Europe and Canada. So, bring it here. This is the place to be. All right. Tip number 4, eliminate objections. No, we already did that. Sorry. Tip number 5, don't overstage the boat. Oh, we did that. Tip number 6, work with a catamaran specialist. Okay. Don't hire a monohull broker to sell a catamaran, and don't hire a powerboat specialist to sell a sailing yacht. Catamaran buyers ask different questions and look for different issues. And so, but you should work with someone who sells catamarans every day, like my company. Okay, tip number 7, make survey day a breeze. Now, this is where many deals are lost or won. Okay, the yacht always needs a pre-check, especially if it's been sitting for more than a month. Remember, when boats are sitting, they just kind of get senile and fall apart like people. And so you gotta get it pre-checked, and we do that for you. Okay, make sure that your batteries are charged, the engines start right away, the keys are available, the tanks are full, the dinghy runs, and the boat's clean. So a smooth survey day leads to a fast closing. All right, tip number 8, keep the boat in an easy to show high traffic location. And I know you want to save money on the dockage, but buyers won't drive 3 hours, 4 hours to see a boat unless they're very, very serious and they're looking for that exact model and make. All right, the fastest sales happen when the catamaran is near a major yachting hub like Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Annapolis, and in Europe, it's Nice, France. Okay, places with easy access and other similar yachts to see. Now, Fort Lauderdale's been called the world's supermarket for yachts, so this is usually the best. We have 120,000 yachts here in Broward County, and you can find just an example of just about anything if you come here. Like I told you, a hot listing here will get shown 60 to 70 times a month. Okay, so if you want the highest price, that's why you want to bring it here. Now that exact same hot listing, if it's sitting in Lake Belize, for example, or one of these little Caribbean islands like Carriacou, where you can save on the dock, it won't get shown. That same hot listing that got shown 60 times a month in Fort Lauderdale, it won't get shown once in 3 months. Okay, that's why you don't want to leave it there. And many people come here thinking, oh, I only want to buy a Fountain Peugeot. And then we go, now, hold on a minute. You need to see a leopard, a Bali, and a lagoon also, okay? And when they see what else is out there and they're actually physically on it, they often change their mind like that, okay? So the key thing, you got to have it where it's easy to see and where a lot of eyes are put on your listing, okay? Tip number 9, be ready for showings within 24 hours. So, a lot of times we'll call on a boat and they'll say, oh, we're working on some project, replacing something or, whatever. And they say, you can't come see it for a week. Well, some of these buyers are only here for a day or two. And so if you don't let them see it, well, guess what? They're going to pass on that one. So make sure it's ready for showings within 24 hours and don't make it a hassle to see it. Tip number 10, write an honest and detailed listing. A vague listing is incomplete, just really attracts tire kickers. And a clear, honest listing attracts serious buyers. Be upfront about any known issues, service history, features, upgrades. Buyers appreciate transparency and it builds trust. And so 99% of the buyers we see will hire an accredited surveyor that will find the defects. So don't try and hide them. Just disclose them. It's better to do it a certain way in advance, and then we'll usually determine what it's going to cost to remedy any defects, and that'll help get the sale done quicker. All right, so in closing, if you want your catamaran sold fast, get the pricing right up front, present the boat honestly, make it easy to show, I've been selling cats for 36 years, and if you want a real number for what your boat's worth, just text me or email me the year, the make, the model. I'll send you the actual selling price histories. You can find me on our website, largecatamarantsforsale.com, or just email me at bigyachts@gmail.com. And hope to see you down here sometime, and come to paradise and have some fun with us.